Important note, this video is not financial advice. Always do your own research before making any investment decision. Past performance does not guarantee future results. Here's your market briefing from Rumour with AI. Crypto markets are experiencing a bizarre episode of semantic arbitrage. OpenAI's announcement of its GPT 5.6 model has triggered a 43% surge in Luna 2 futures open interest. Traders are not betting on fundamentals. They are betting on the name. The market is pricing in a correlation between the Luna in GPT 5.6 and the Luna 2 token. This is pure speculation. It highlights the fragility of crypto sentiment when detached from utility. Meanwhile, the energy sector is facing a severe supply shock. Brent crude has surged 56% to a record $113 per barrel. This spike follows an Iranian strike on the Kuwait-flagged tanker Al Salmi. Geopolitical risk is now the primary driver of commodity prices. President Trump has set a hard deadline of April 6 for the reopening of the Strait of Hormuz. Until that date, oil markets remain in a state of high volatility. Investors are hedging against potential supply disruptions in the Persian Gulf. On the macro front, the diplomatic landscape is shifting rapidly. The Trump administration's June 17 Memorandum of Understanding with Iran has unraveled the existing sanctions framework. The deal introduces General License X. This allows USD oil invoicing but creates compliance chaos for U.S. banks. Institutions have a 60-day waiver window to adjust their systems. The legal ambiguity is creating friction in global trade finance. Banks are scrambling to interpret the new rules. This uncertainty is weighing on cross-border transactions. Despite the geopolitical turmoil, Wall Street is displaying record optimism. The S&P 500 by ratings have hit 59.4%, a historic high. This surge is driven by US-Iran ceasefire talks. There is a stark divergence between equity optimism and Bitcoin's bearish technicals. Equities are pricing in peace. Crypto is pricing in instability. This disconnect suggests that stock investors are ignoring underlying risks. They are focusing on the potential for a diplomatic resolution. Looking ahead, corporate earnings will provide further clarity. Prosus, reports earnings on Monday, June 28, 2026. Investors will scrutinize key metrics to gauge the health of its portfolio companies. Technical indicators suggest mixed signals. The market is waiting for concrete data to confirm the trend. In related news, the lack of major economic calendar releases in the next 36 hours means sentiment will drive prices. Without official data to anchor expectations, traders are relying on geopolitical headlines. This environment favors volatility. It rewards those who can interpret the nuance of diplomatic signals. It punishes those who rely solely on historical patterns. The current market dynamic is complex. Crypto is reacting to tech news. Energy is reacting to war. Equities are reacting to peace talks. Each sector is operating in a different reality. This fragmentation creates opportunities for those who can navigate the noise. It also creates risks for those who assume a unified market direction. Investors must remain vigilant. The April 6 deadline for the Strait of Hormuz is critical. The 60-day waiver window for General License X is equally important. These events will define the market trajectory in the coming weeks. Until then, the status quo is fragile. That's your market briefing. Follow Rumour with AI for daily market intelligence.